Is this toothpaste? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Let me just take off my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So, the players are back from international break. I was going to do a live stream from outside my house, and then I couldn't figure out how to turn my phone. And I was like, man, someone's watching this. It's all vertical. They're confused. So, let's just walk downstairs, stop being lazy, get the show done. And yeah, look, it's going to be a very interesting next couple of weeks here. The World Cup is in November, so the players have a month and a half to get back into their best form, and let's see what happens, man. So, look, Germany lost, or actually, no, they were winning, and then they lost, and then they drew. Germany yesterday got very close to losing in England, but Musiala, my bowler Musiala was cooking, all right? Harry Maguire, man, he was flipping that man over like a pancake in the morning. Maguire lost his manhood for the 50th time in another match. So, Harry Maguire, man, you got to retire. At some point, you got to, you got to realize you're tarnishing your family's name. Anyone with the name Maguire in the world, you must hate your life. You wake up and Harry Maguire is your representative. People associate you with that prick. Anyways, Musiala cooked him. He did his thing, showed the world that he's a bowler. There was this one sequence where he got through like 4 or 5 players and created a chance for Timo Werner, who missed as per usual. Casual Werner out. Anyways, so yeah, the players are back from international duty. Sabitzer had Austria, and I didn't watch any Australian games or Austrian games. I said Australian. I watched the France versus Denmark game for 30 minutes, and then I clicked off because I was like, this is boring. And then they scored 2 goals, Denmark, and then France lost the game. So I literally clicked off as soon as the goals were about to happen. So France lost to Denmark. Upamecano, apparently, according to the stats, had a good game, but Twitter was like, no, he was bad. And it's, Upamecano hate. I call it racism. That's what I call it. I don't know. Is Upamecano just, underperforming at France because of the way they play, or I don't know. But the rating said he had an 8 out of 10 performance, 7.5 out of 10. He was carrying the entire defense. He had no help. He was like LeBron in that one team where everyone was averaging nothing, and LeBron had to carry the whole thing. So Upamecano, if you ask me, is like LeBron. Okay, anyway, so that's besides the point. Upamecano, Pavard started as well. Pavard just looked the thing came out that Pavard was depressed during lockdown, which is kind of crazy because that's when he played the best football. I'll be honest, Pavard was cooking in lockdown. Maybe when you're depressed, you ball out. Look, I feel bad because I feel like I was responsible for this because I was criticizing Pavard. Dang it, man. It's my fault. Damn. Yo, yeah, man. Sorry, Benjamin Pavard, my man. Sorry to you. I didn't mean to do it, bro. It's just, I just had to say it, man. I'm sorry to Pavard. I apologize to him. He's always been a bowler. I love Pavard, my favorite player of all time. So, yeah, look, everything I said, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean nothing I said. All right. When I said you couldn't go past the halfway line, my bad, bro. My bad. So, Pavard, we apologize. The streets are apologizing to Pavard. We still don't really want you a right back because we have Mazraoui now, but we apologize for any unwarranted bullying we might have done. So to Pavard, I'm sorry. But dang, I'm glad, he's better now. I think he said he was really feeling down in lockdown. And that's what lockdowns did to a lot of people. Just depressed the hell out of people, right? People were like, oh, if we don't lock down, we'll all get COVID. And everyone would just got depression instead. So it's like, what was worse, Feel bad for Pavard. But we're back, man. Look, we got a game against Leverkusen. I don't know if I'll live stream for that. Dude, my sleep schedule gets messed up every time I do a live stream at 7:30 in the morning. I'll try to see what I can do. I can't wait for it. I think it's an opportunity for these players to reset. Musiala looked really good against England. Hope he can bring that form. Here's one thing I'll say about Musiala. I love him. I think he'll be a world-class player. I mean, if he's not already, right? I think he's just so talented. But he still has things to improve. I think he can improve his ability to keep the ball, right? So sometimes it just seems too easy for some random person to come in, and I think he can pick his moments to dribble, right? Not always every touch. I think he's getting really good at that. So, yeah, Musiala can improve. Because I don't want to say that, Musiala is already the best player we have at Bayern. And then, he doesn't perform. And then people have this unreasonable expectation for a 19-year-old. So I'm excited to see Musiala back. One of my favorite ballers at the club right now. I watch so many Musiala comps, man. I'll literally just, like, every 3 days, I'll go on YouTube, Jamal Musiala highlights, skills. I'll watch the video that's new and any video I missed out on. And the crazy thing is, they're all the same clips. So I'm rewatching the same thing. I can tell you every Musiala dribble sequence that happened last season because of what I've been watching and consuming. So, yeah, I think, with Musiala and Sane didn't have his best games with Germany. I guess this video isn't just me saying Bayern players are back. They need to improve. They already know that. It's also an overview of the international break. I think I might have watched Germany versus Hungary, but like 30 minutes. I was at the gym and I just got there and I was like, I got to finish this game because I was like, this is the last 30 minutes in this game. Germany needs to improve. So I went into the gym lobby and I have a new gym now. It's freaking bougie. I love it, man. It's expensive, but it's bougie. I love everything about the gym. So I sat down and I was just watching this game, and Germany just could not figure out how to, kill Hungary. Well, okay. They couldn't figure out how to kill the hunger. So Hungary ended up winning 1-0. Schley scored the goal. Jabozley was captain of Hungary, which is crazy because Gulacsi was in goal. For Leipzig, Gulacsi's captain, and Jabozley is the kid. So it's kind of crazy how, it's twisted for the national team. Makes you wonder. Maybe Gulacsi isn't even a leader. But anyways, so Germany lost. Kimmich, honestly, man, I think I'm starting to see something I've always seen in Kimmich. At right back, he's really competent defensively. I wouldn't say he's like perfect. I think if you had more pace, a little bit more pace, I think Kimmich would be different. I think in midfield, like the way sometimes, maybe it's just Hansi Flick. I forgot what Hansi Flick football felt like until I watched Germany again for the first time in months. Bro, they don't stop pressing. England yesterday could not breathe. I don't know. That Nick Pope guy, he's going to a Catholic church next to get some relaxation because he couldn't breathe. There was so much pressure, bro. Oh, my gosh. It's like one person would go, one person goes. It's like they're all pressing you. It's literally Gegen pressing. So Flick teams obviously press a lot, which could mean Kimmich ends up in situations where he gets, dribbled past. It's so weird. He's always chasing the ball. Sometimes I just want Kimmich to be that player that knows exactly where he has to be, when he has to be. But I think these coaches are telling him, hey, go forward. And then when he loses the ball or when the team loses the ball, he ends up pressing. And sometimes he looks weird, looks bad, getting dribbled past. But I think that's just the coaching. Part of me wants Kimmich to, be a number 8 sometimes. And then we get a big, powerful DM. I think if a manager was wise, they would tell Goretzka, hey, you have the physical attributes and the intensity to play CDM. You can read the game nicely. Just play that position and let Kimmich roam forward. Because Kimmich can be a danger on the edge of the box, creating chances, shooting. So I wonder if a coach would ever do that. I don't know. Kimmich is a central midfielder, though. I always said this. He's not a CDM. People always assume Thiago was the creative midfielder and then Kimmich was the CDM. And that was always like so stupid to me. Bro, Kimmich was the central midfielder roaming forward, and Thiago was the CDM. He was the break-up play guy. It's just he has so much finesse. He can do it. He can do anything he wants. He can turn on pressure. He can dribble. He can shoot outside the box if he needed to. Like, that's the difference, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even say Kimmich is faster than Thiago or Thiago is faster than Kimmich. They're both kind of the same pace. But I think Thiago's play style is just drastically different. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know why Thiago was better defensively than Kimmich, because they have a good football brain. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed with the German national team. It's Gundogan and Kimmich, just something isn't really ticking. Like, they're both so similar, right? Both really similar, except I'd say Kimmich is slightly better defensively. I think he reads situations better than Gundogan, because there was a few transitional moments where I was like, all right, you got to read that better. So let's see what happens. I think Sabitzer brought balance to the midfield, but we already saw he's not that guy in the big games. He's not the type of player we want against Barcelona, where small margins and technical ability make the difference in the game. So we have to be careful. I wouldn't put, Sabitzer in a big game. So Goretzka needs to get back in there, because he has the finesse to do the big things in the big games when it matters. I always remember Goretzka scoring maybe the first goal or the second goal, and it gets us going. So we need a midfielder that sets the tempo. Maybe we could sign Miniminter, man. Let's sign young Philly, bro. That guy was cooking. Noah Beck, bro. Let's sign Noah Beck. Hey, did y'all see the charity match? Man, I should have done a watch along with that. That was so fun. The Sidemen charity match. Why is Barcelona in here? I didn't even say anything about Barcelona. Jaser with the 10. Thank you. I appreciate that. What is SEK? Is that Swedish? Oh my gosh! Yo! That was a complete guess. I looked up SES, and before it came up, I was like, Swedish? Dude, that's crazy. I'm a genius, obviously. Duh. That's what I do. I don't know why Barca speed is insane, dude. That kid is on crack cocaine, bro. Because I don't know how he acts the way he does and gets away with it. So yeah, speed's so hilarious, dude. But at the same time, I do wonder if he if he isn't right in the head. Like, is this a mental issue, dude? Because I don't think the way he acts is very normal at all. I don't know. What do y'all think about speed, bro? Because I think the internet is building this new breed, this new generation of kids that just don't know how to respect people. Speed's barking in people's faces. I don't know. I think part of me is like he must do it for the sake of doing it, because he wants to be funny and entertain his audience. But part of me is like, damn, that kid might actually be mentally, I don't know, not all there. I hope I'm wrong and he's just, trying to be funny. Because if he is trying to be funny, then he's really good at it. But at the same time, if I'm right that there might be a mental thing, then damn, we're all laughing at this kid that's genuinely screaming for help. Not that he did anything. Bro, he smacked the referee with his shirt. He's smart. Was it some English Premier League referee that was a legend of the game or something? I don't know how a referee can be a legend of the game. All they do is free kick, run around. Like, well, how can you be a legend doing that? So I don't know how I call referees legends. Bro, I'm saying it, man. I don't know if speed's all right. My man smacking referees' butts. Bro, I don't know, man. Speed, the weird guy. I hope he's all right, though. I wouldn't hope he's actually a crackhead. Don't forget to like the video. Yes, don't forget to like the video. On very little notice, we went live. Gnabry didn't play long enough to note him, to be honest. Well, to be fair, Croa, I think that's how you say your name. His shot was the save that Pope made that gave Havertz the tap in. So Kai got the tap in. because of speed. No, because of Gnabry. Well, I mean, I'd take speed over Gnabry right now, dude. Speed. Y'all see the slide tackles? My man went in with intention. So that was funny. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting to see, who we signed from the charity match. Noah Beck, young Philly. But if I need a striker, man, we could get Miniminter, or the NDL can supply us with their defense leader, Nico. So we can get Nico, man. That finish was crazy. I thought it hit the goalkeeper, but actually the goalkeepers were terrible. I think I saw a stat that the XG was like 2.3 to 2.3, but the goals was like 8 to 7. So the goalkeepers are just letting anything go through. Anyone shooting from any distance. Pie face. How can you be that long and tall just to concede that many goals, bro? It's crazy. Honestly, I think I'd be the best right back in the world. No, not right back. Dude, I would be if we ever get big enough, I would apply for that charity match. Harry Maguire limping after England's game against Germany. Bro, this guy, man. Bro, you got cooked. I remember when I would play bad, I would just start limping just to make myself look better. We need to sign I Show Speed Suey. I Show Speed Suey. I don't know why he says that. Yeah, so like I was saying, Gnabry actually, his shot was, saved, and then Kai got the tap in. So look, he didn't play enough to have any judgment. But hey, Serge, man, you got to improve, bruh. I can't be seeing Sadio Mane every week. Mane's stinking the place out every time he plays. Gnabry, you're 27. Gosh, he's old. Damn. He's 27 and he's playing like this. Bro, you're moving like you're Mo Salah. Yeah, you're doing that whole Mo Salah thing where you're just trash every week. Nah, man, we need Gnabry to start performing. We need good performances, good abilities, good intensities. We need the football. We need the football, my friend. We need the good football. This is terrible. Bro, how do you have 2 goals and 1 assist? I don't even remember any of the goals. All right, one of them was a tap-in. The other one was, I don't know. We need Gnabry to get back because I think he can be a deadly finisher. Bro, like you don't score 4 goals in a match just being, a bomb, right? If he was just some terrible footballer, he wouldn't be scoring the goals he did. One of the things I always criticized Gnabry on was his fitness. He would always get injured, get a bunch of knocks. He would never get Coman level injuries where he's out for 2 months, 4 weeks. He would always get, I'm out next game, but I'll be back. And then he has to reset his form. But at least back then he was consistent. This new Gnabry, this guy is just, his touches are awful. His speed, he definitely slowed down. I don't know if he slowed down or is just not giving himself enough opportunities to run into space. So I think it's a mental block. It can't be ability because this guy got a new contract. There's a reason we wanted to keep him because he's a deadly striker. I think we would score more goals if Gnabry was in form. I'm not even kidding you. We would perform so much better if Serge could just get himself back to where he needed to be. Because I genuinely believe this guy can score a hat trick, a brace every weekend. I think he can do it. I think he can. His movement. He could definitely be. He did it at Hoffenheim with Julian Nagelsmann. He should know how to play a 2-striker system. We need Mane out of this team. I'm not trying to see Mane, to be honest. I'm not trying to see Sadio come in and stink the place out. I love how Mane's hair means a growth of long hair on the neck of a horse. Well, I guess it's probably mane or man. I don't know. Man. Well, look, I know the spelling is Mane. He has 3 Bundesliga goals. This man stinking the place out. Mane gets in the news every. Klopp blamed for Mane's departure. Klopp might have gotten it right, but they still bought Darwin Noodles. Darwin Núñez sucks, man. He sucks. Oh, that guy stinks. He sucks, man. He's a terrible footballer. Every game he plays in, he's wicked trash. Gnabry about to be the next Paul Pogba with haircuts. He doesn't get that many haircuts. He just braids it, afro the next time, braid, afro. He goes between them. But he's not Pogba painting his hair and doing dead hyenas or something. Bro, Pogba was doing craziness, bro. Is he still injured? Oh, he did hire a native doctor, but it wasn't to put a spell on Mbappe. It was to prevent him from injuries, which is funny because all Pogba's been doing is getting injured now. Bro, it didn't work, G. It did. They forgot to tell you the side effects would be you continuously getting injured. He has knee surgery and he's expected to be back October 25th. Wait, what? Wait, I thought he was out of the World Cup. Oh, well, he's out. He's already injured. I already know he's getting injured. Wow. I mean, it's a late October return, but can he still be called out to the World Cup? I mean, Didier Deschamps is realistically going to try his hardest to get Pogba into his team. Juve really gave Pogba a nice little hospital to come train at every morning. A nice physio team to prevent him, to protect him from injuries after he inevitably gets them. Wait, are you saying Gnabry is a phenomenal dribbler? I love Gnabry. Well, I want him to play well. See, this is how you know a player's underperforming. When people start equating good performances to haircuts. You know, when Gnabry had that big butt, he was cooking. Like, bro, like haircuts have nothing to do with this. But because we associate Gnabry with, that period where he had a nice little afro, we think, okay, if he gets an afro, he's going to perform. It's so weird. Players do this. Oh, man. Gnabry he's really such a weirdo. I want Kane at Bayern so bad. Kane's a good player, man. Our best players, come on. That's not true at all. Out of your mind. We don't have a best player right now. We have players that are all playing on the same level. We're not even winning. How could we be talking about best player when we're not winning? Let's get back to winning ways, and then we can talk about best players. Havertz is not a center forward. He wouldn't help much. God forbid we sign that guy. Everyone remembers the Havertz saga on this channel. You would have thought I would have killed myself if we didn't sign Kai. I was making videos every day. Kai Havertz decision day. Kai Havertz changes mind. Kai Havertz hints Bayern move. Bro, I was making it seem like Havertz was my brother or something. Like I was really adamant we should sign this guy. But no, hell no, we shouldn't sign Kai Havertz at Bayern. Your thoughts on Coman playing striker because he offered himself as a striker? Kingsley Coman's not a striker, bro. Come on. Come on, guys. Bro, what's happening to this channel, man? Everyone losing their minds. We lose a few games, draw a few games. Everyone's losing their minds. Actually, we lost once this season. Everyone's losing their mind. Coman at striker? Y'all kidding? Come on, bro. I know he had an interview where he was like, oh, I think it would be very good for me to play striker. That's not his accent. for me, I understand the way Nagelsmann wants us to play football. I would love to play striker. If that's what he said, stupid comment. Because, bro, you can't finish. Your movement sucks, in the box. Like, what are you trying to play striker for? You're a winger. Dribble some players, cook some guys, take their manhoods. And that's your talent. That's what you're good at. Just stick to what you're good at, man. We don't need everyone to be a striker, versatile. Bro, come on. Vlahovic, we need that guy. Look, I like Vlahovic. He's tall, but he's too old school for me. I think we need someone more dynamic. All right, everyone. I think I am done with the stream here. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I think Bayern needs to Musiala as a center forward. You cook more. No, come on. Musiala is a forward, man. He needs to be given the license to go anywhere he needs to go, where he thinks he'll damage the opposition. That's how you get the most out of Musiala. Wait, Matisse Tel, did he play for France? Does anyone know if he played for the under-19s France national team? Or they just called him up and didn't even use him? Darn, man. DC United talent wanted by European clubs. Gavin Turner. Yo, we got to sign more Americans, man. Is he bro, this dude was born in 2007. Oh, my gosh, man. I'm getting old, bruh. We're all getting old out here. How can this kid be born bro, he's almost as old as my nephew. Oh, my gosh, bruh. What's going on, bruh? This is ridiculous. Bruh. Nah, something's going on. Some age manufacturing is going on. Bro, these robots are being... Look at Matisse Tel's body, bro. That's not 17. I know he was born in France, so it's impossible that his birth certificate is off. But he was created in a lab. Look at his body, bro. Look at Google Matisse Tel. That kid don't look... That man, that father does not look 7. He has three kids. If this guy came up to me, I'd be scared. I'd be startled. And I'm 6'1", almost 6. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm 5'10". I'm one of those guys that's tall, but I don't really care. People are like, oh, you're so tall. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't make my personality. I don't think height defines my character. But I'm tall, right? I'm probably taller than Tel a little bit. If he walked up to me, I'd be like, bro, look at his face, man. That's not a baby face. That's a man's face. He looks 30. You're not old. Everyone's young on this channel. As long as you watch me, you already remove your age. If you're 20, you're 18. If you're 40, you're really 30. If you're rocking with George on Bayern Now, you're young. Firmino. We don't need Firmino, man. Come on. He declined. I love Bobby Firmino. He's a great baller, but he's not where he used to be, and that's unfortunate. So there's a De Ligt interview I want to watch. Everything you need to know about De Ligt on the official Bayern channel. I'm going to go watch that. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Mia, San Mia, and peace. Actually, Neuer's a good finisher. Hey, he had some of the best chances we've had this, season. So, and De Ligt had a great chance too. So, oh man, against Gladbach. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let's see if our players can, turn up with being back from international duty. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, San Mia, and peace.